السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. حياكم الله طلبة وطالبات الصف التاسع الأساسي أينما كنتم في هذا البلد العزيز بلدنا الكريم، وكذلك نرحب بالمتابعين في أي مكان كانوا. نلتقيكم مرة أخرى في حلقة جديدة من برنامج درس على الهواء في مادة اللغة الإنجليزية للصف التاسع. So now we are going to start today's class inshallah. Please pay attention to me and as usual keep smiling. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is our class as you can see here. First of all, our objectives for today. The objectives that we are going to have today inshallah, or the things that we are going to focus on in today's lesson. We are going to focus on three things. The first thing is, yalla, who can read it? The first thing is, okay. The first thing is the adverbial clause of place. The second thing is the adjectives. And the third thing is will plus going to. Again, we are going to focus on three things: adverbial clauses of place, adjectives, and will plus going to. So please pay attention to me again, and inshallah we are going to sail in the same ship. Before starting today's class, I'd like to recall what we already know about the unit. So what's the title of the unit, ya Salma? What's the title of the unit? Huh? What's the title of the unit, ya Salma? Thank you very much, Salma. The title of the unit is, the title of the unit is again tourism. The title of the unit is tourism. So this is the title of the unit, as you can see here on the board. So the title is tourism. So what do we mean by the word tourism? What do we mean by the word tourism? Not in Arabic, in English. Who can give me the definition of this word? Yes, ya Muhammad. Muhammad, yalla. Thank you very much, ya Muhammad. Tourism is the activities of people traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for different purposes. We have so many types of tourism. We have internal tourism when you go for tourism in your country, and external tourism when you go for tourism in another country. For example, if we as Omani people spend our holidays in our lovely country, it means that we are doing what? An internal tourism, the tourism which is inside our country. Again, tourism is the activities of people traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for different purposes. So if somebody is from Muscat and he goes to Salala, it means that he has an internal tourism, or he is doing an internal tourism. Now, what comes to your mind when you hear this word, tourism? Ya Zainab. Yalla ya Zainab, what comes to your mind when you hear the word tourism? Excellent, Zainab, excellent. Thank you very much. So when she hears this word, the word exploring comes to her mind. Thank you very much, ya Zainab. What about Ali? Yalla ya Ali, what comes to your mind when you hear this word, tourism? Tourist, thank you. So tourism is a noun. Excellent, Ali. Tourism is a noun. Tourist is the one who goes for tourism. Again, tourism is the noun. Tourist is the one who goes for tourism. Yes, ya Anwar. Anwar. Okay, journey. Excellent. Journey, when you go from a place to another. Thank you very much, ya Anwar. What about her brother? Anwar. Yalla ya Anwar. Anwar. Thank you, ya Anwar. Travel. Okay, travel. Okay, now travel, this word, is it a noun or an adjective? Is it a noun or an adjective? Excellent, Anwar. It's a verb. It's a verb. Travel. To travel is to go from a place to another. So it's a verb. It's not an adjective. Yes. Now what about عبد الخالق? يلا يا عبد الخالق. Okay, thank you. Trip. Trip. Okay, there is another word which means the same as trip. Okay, what is it? What is it here? Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 words, and trip is number 5. Which one of them knows the same meaning? Excellent, Sumaya. It's journey, journey. Okay, journey and trip have the same meanings. Now, what about Majida? Yalla ya Majida. Okay, yes, excellent. Visit. Okay, visit. We can use the word visit when we go for tourism. Thank you very much, ya Majida. طيب, we are left with 2 students. They are Nasr and Noor al-Huda. Yalla ya Nasr. Nasr. Thank you. Culture. Excellent, Nasr. Barakallah feek. Culture. When we go for tourism to any place, we know the culture of this place, whether it's inside our country or outside our country. Thank you very much, Ya Nasr. What about Noor al-Huda? The last word. Excellent, Ya Noor al-Huda. Tour. So we have, thank you. We have tour, tourist, and tourism. Tour, to go around a place. Thank you, all of you. This is a brainstorming of what the unit is about. Now let's go to the first thing, which is the adverbial clauses of place. Before talking about the adverbial clauses of place in this lovely board, let's recall what we know about the English sentences. We know that English sentences might be short sentences and might be what? Long sentences. Okay, I think this one is very clear to all of you. Again, we have short sentences and long sentences. Some long sentences are made up of 2 clauses. We've already studied some clauses like time clauses, like reason clauses, like because clause, for example, and some other clauses. But today, inshallah, we are going to focus on adverbial clauses of place. And if you remember, we said that all English clauses must have ish. They must have what? Verbs. Thank you very much. They must have verbs. Thank you, Fatima. They must have verbs. Okay, so deal. We know that all English clauses must have verbs. We are going to do the same thing with the adverbial clauses of place. Before talking about it, we are going to define the adverbial clauses of place. Okay, so the first thing is the definition. The adverb clause of place indicates the place about which the verb talks. Again, we have a verb here, okay, a verb, and we have adverb clause of place. The adverb clause of place indicates the place about which the verb talks. We are going to see some examples here, and I'm going to explain everything about adverbial clauses of place, and inshallah I'm going to make everything clear. Okay, now conjunctions. What are the conjunctions, the linking words that we use when we are using adverbial clauses of place? What are they? If you remember, in the first semester, or in semester number 1, we talked about adverbial clauses of time. We talked about 2 conjunctions, when and whenever. When and whenever. We have something like this here in the adverbial clauses of place. So what are these 2 words or 2 conjunctions? What are they? What are they? Yes, yeah, Mr. Nasser. What are they? The first one is, the first one is where. The first one is where. And the second one is wherever. Thank you, Mr. Nasser. Again, the first one is where, and the second one is wherever. Now, what's the difference between where and wherever in the adverbial clauses of place? Yalla, who knows them? Who knows them? Yes, ya Imad. Yalla, ya Imad. Imad. Okay, Imad is here. Yalla, ya Imad. What's the difference between where and wherever? Where is used to talk about Thank you, Imad. To talk about a specific place, if we are talking about a specific place, excellent excellent, Imad, we have to use where. But if we are talking about any place in the world, okay, we have to use wherever, okay. Again, where is used to talk about a specific place, and wherever is used to talk about any place or general places. Okay, now let's read these sentences to know the differences between where and wherever. The first one, where, refers back to a noun in the main clause. For example, if we have this sentence, I visited the place or the village, the place where I met Ahmed. Now look at the word where. Look at the word where. It goes to, or it refers back to the word place, and place is a noun here. Again, where refers back to a noun in the main clause, so it describes this noun. Okay, now where again can be used with questions. For example, where do you live? Where are you now? So we can use where with questions. What about wherever? Wherever can be placed before or after the main clause. And I'm going to give you some examples. Again, wherever can be placed before or after the main clause if it's placed before the main clause, its clause must be followed by a comma. What do we mean by this thing? If it's placed before the main clause, its clause must be followed by a comma. As we know that if we have two clauses, one of them has to be the main clause, and the other one is the other clause, whether it's an adverbial clause of place, an adverbial clause of time, etc. If we start with wherever, if we start our sentence with wherever, we have to put a comma at the end of its clause. Then we put the main clause. Look at these examples here. وبالمثال يتضح المقال. Okay, now the first example says, this is the village, dots, I spent my childhood. Now, Tasneem, يلا يا Tasneem. We have this sentence, this is the village, dash, I spent my childhood. Okay, where or wherever, and why? يلا يا Tasneem, يلا يا Tasneem. Wherever. Thank you very much. Clap for her. Clap for her. Wherever. Why did you say wherever, ya where? I mean, not wherever, ya Tasneem. Where? This is the village where I spent my childhood, because it goes back to this noun in the sentence. This is the village. The village. Okay. Then, in order to describe the village, we have to add where I spent my childhood. So this one, this is my the village is the main clause, and where I spent my childhood is the adverbial clause of place. Can we say where I spent my childhood, this is the village? This is a little bit strange in English. Okay, now what about the second sentence? That cat will follow you wherever you go. Thank you, ya Nawaf. Thank you. ما شاء الله مستعجل نواف. That cat will follow you after wherever you go. طيب. Now, if I start with wherever you go, then that cat will follow you. Can I say, or can I form the sentence like this? Yes, I can. But I have to put a comma like this. Wherever, let's change the color here. Okay. Wherever you go, a comma, that cat will follow you. Again, If we start with the main clause, there is no comma, but we must put a full stop at the end of the sentence. On the other hand, if we start with the adverbial clause of place, we have to put a comma like this. Wherever you go, a comma, that cat will follow you. I think everything is clear now. Huh? Is it clear? Yeah, Maha? Is it clear? Thank you. Now, since Maha said that everything is clear, she will do the first one, the first activity here, or the first example. Okay, yalla ya Maha. The first one will go to you. Where and wherever. Choose one of them. You have the freedom to travel dash you like. Ha, ya Maha. Where or wherever? Wherever. Excellent. Wherever you like. Because it's not a specific place. It's a general place. So we have to say, you have the freedom to travel wherever you like. Wherever you like. Thank you very much, ya Maha. Now, what about Al-Rabi'? Yalla ya Rabi'. Yalla ya Rabi'. The second one. I went back to the store dash I bought my shoes. Yalla ya Rabi'. I went back to the store where I bought my shoes. Excellent. Where I bought my shoes. Excellent, Rabi', because it goes back, or it describes a noun in the main clause. Now, what about the third one? It's going to be done by Hala. Yalla ya Hala. I always visit my old village dash I have the best memories. Ah, ya Hala. Where or wherever? Wherever? Allah yahdish. Allah yahdish, ya Hala. Look at the sentence again. I always visit my old village. My old village. So we have a specific place. Where or wherever? Wherever. Thank you. No, it's not correct. Again, I always visit my old village. It's a specific place, ya Hala. Where? Thank you. Where I have the best memories. Excellent. Where I have the best memories. يلا ركزي معنا يا هالة. I always visit my old village where I have the best memories. Excellent. Now what about يوسف? يلا يا يوسف أيها الصديق. يوسف أيها الصديق. Dash you go, comma. You will find some great people. Okay, again. Dash you go, comma. You will find some great people. Where or wherever يا يوسف. يا يوسف. Wherever. Excellent. Wherever. But the first letter has to be capital. Be careful. Because it's at the beginning of the sentence. Wherever you go, you will find some great people. Can I say you will find some great people wherever you go, Yusuf? Yes, I can. Thank you very much, Yusuf. Now, what about the last sentence, يا زهرة? ستزهرين أينما كنت يا زهرة. Okay. Some people bring joy, like Mr. Nasser. Some people bring joy, dash, they go. Wherever. Thank you, ya Zahra. Wherever they go. Excellent. Why did you use wherever, ya Zahra? Because we don't have a specific place. Wherever they go. Again, the first sentence, you have the freedom to travel wherever you like because it's not a specific place. In the second and the third sentences, we have a specific place or specific places here. That's why we have to use where in both of them. I went back to the store where I bought my shoes, and I always visit my old village where I have the best memories. In sentence number 4 and sentence number 5, we have to use wherever. Why? Because we are not talking about a specific place. And in the fourth sentence, we have started with the adverbial clause of place. That's why we have to put ish, a comma at the end of this clause. Is that clear? Barakallah fikum. Okay. Now, Samih says that he wants me to repeat the explanation a little bit. Okay, thank you, Samih. Samih, we use where and wherever to talk about places. Where is used to talk if we have a specific place, like this is the place where I study. This is the place. I have a specific place. But if I say I can study wherever I want, it means that I'm not specifying a place. واضح يا سامح؟ بارك الله فيك. Thank you. Okay. Now, look, let's go to the second one. The second place or the second activity. The activity here is activity number 2 on page 4 of the skills book. It says, rewrite the sentences with the place conjunctions in the correct place. The first one has been done to help you. We have some mixed words here. In number 1, a lot of money, I, places, I, have, to, like, visiting, pay, where, don't. We have to reorganize these words in order to form a sentence with a place conjunction. That's why we have to say, I like visiting places where I don't have to pay a lot of money. This is number 1. Now we are left with 4 sentences. The first sentence will be done by Samih. يلا يا سامح. Do the second one here. يلا يا سامح. Okay. The second one says, I think I where can left my book. Remember I. What's the sentence يا سامح? يلا. We have I think I where can left my book. Remember I. يلا. We have to start with a subject, and the subject must be followed by a verb. Excellent, Samah. Thank you very much. I think, okay, I, this is number 1. Think, number 2. I, number 3. Can, number 4. Remember, number 5. Where, number 6. I, number 7. Left, number 8. My, number 9, and book number 10. Thank you very much, ya Samah. Barakallah feek. I think, okay, I can remember where I left my book because I'm talking about a specific place and I remember this place. That's why I have to use where. يلا يا سماح. Sentence number 3. Sentence number 3 يا سماح. Okay. In Salala, comma, like staying where I hear the sea I can. يلا يا سماح. يلا ما تخبصي ها. Okay. Thank you سماح. ما شاء الله سريعة. Thank you very much. In Salala, a comma, I like staying where I can hear the sea. In Salala, again, 1, 2. I, number 3, like staying where, number 6. I, number 7, can. Number 8, here. Number 9, the sea. 10 and 11. In Salala, I like staying where I can hear the sea. Also, we can say, I like staying where I can hear the sea in Salala. It's okay. We can put in Salala at the beginning of the sentence or at the end of the sentence. But if we put it at the beginning of the sentence, we must have a comma here. Zain? Barakallah fikum. Now, sentence number 4. Sentence number 4 will go to Miss Fawziya. Yalla, Miss Fawziya. In Sri Lanka, a comma, you go ceremonies of wherever you'll lots find. Again, sorry. Lots and find. Yes, yeah, Miss Fawziya. Yalla. This sentence is a little bit complicated. That's why I have chosen Miss Fawziya, because she is very clever. Yes, thank you. Wherever you go in Sri Lanka, a comma, thank you, you will find lots of ceremonies, okay? Wherever you go in Sri Lanka, you will find lots of ceremonies. There are some other ways to say this sentence, like, you will find lots of ceremonies in Sri Lanka wherever you go. Again, wherever you go, you will, in Sri Lanka, you will find lots of ceremonies wherever you go. So there are so many ways to say this sentence, and it depends on you as students, as great students and clever students. Okay, Now, the last sentence, it's going to be done by Amna. Yalla ya Amna. The last sentence. Trees you want to, wherever those you can plant. Yalla ya Amna. Thank you. You can. Thank you. Number 3. Plant. Okay. أيوة. You can plant. يلا أمنة. Thank you. Those. Then trees. Excellent. يلا. Number 6. You can plant those trees. Wherever. أحسنتي. Then number 7. يلا يا أمنة. Wherever you. Okay. Then 1, 2. Excellent. يلا صفقوا صفقوا لأمنة. بارك الله فيك يا أمنة. Thank you very much. You can plant those trees wherever you want to. Excellent, Amna, and thank you all of you for participating in this activity, which was about the adverbial clauses of place. Now let's move to the second part in today's class, which is which one? طبعا this is your class. طبعا I have put this image to remind you of the school. تتذكروا المدرسة كذاك شكلها. I know that you miss your school. and إن شاء الله الله يعني يرفع هذه الجائحة ونرجع كلنا لمدارسنا يا رب. Okay, now where and wherever, again this is the same activity, just for those who are late, you can copy the sentences from here. I think I can remember where I left my book. In Salalah, I like staying where I can hear the sea. Wherever you go in Sri Lanka, you'll find lots of ceremonies. You can plant those trees wherever you want to. Now, let's move to the adjectives. What do we mean by the word adjectives? What do we mean by the word adjectives? It's one of the parts of speech in English. We have nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, prepositions, etc. So what's the meaning of adjectives يا الزهراء؟ يلا يا الزهراء. أيوة ابتسامتك الجميلة. يلا يا الزهراء. بارك الله فيش. Thank you. Adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns. Very simple. Adjectives are words that describe nouns or pronouns. So they are what? Describing words. We use these adjectives to describe something. What is it? It's a noun or a pronoun. Look at the examples that are given by your friends here in the studio. The first one will be said by العمدة. يلا عماد. يلا عماد العمدة. The first one, thank you. Old. Give me an example for this word. Old. An old man. Thank you, Imad. Thank you. An old man. So, man is a noun. Man is a noun. And old is an adjective. So, the word old describes this noun. The word old, which is the adjective, describes this noun. The word man. Yalla, the second one, ya Aisha. Yalla, ya Aisha. The second one is tasty. Tasty. Yalla, give me an example of this adjective. Tasty food. Thank you. Are you hungry? She is not hungry. Okay. Tasty food. So the word tasty is an adjective and the word food is a noun. And in English, all adjectives come before the nouns if they are with each other. For example, if I'm saying this is an old man, I have to start with the adjective, then the noun. But if the adjective refers back to the noun, I have to say this man is old. Not this man old. No, this is not correct. واضح? Again, if I have to start with the adjective, I have to say this is an old man. But if I have to say this man is old, there is the word is between them. We don't put them together. واضح? And in English, it's not like Arabic. الصفة تتبع الموصوف in Arabic only. In English, الصفة لا تتبع الموصوف. الصفة ثابتة. Okay? Now, the third one, smart, and you are all smart students. Okay, so this sentence will be said by, or this example will be given by Nizar. Yalla ya Nizar. Thank you, a smart student. Thank you, and you are very smart, mashallah alik. A smart student. Which one is the adjective here? Smart, and student is a noun. Thank you. Now, the fourth example. Fast, fast. Mr. Nasser has got what? A fast car. MashaAllah Ali. Mr. Nasser, our director, has got a fast car. طيب, fast is the adjective, and car is a noun. Okay, the fifth example. Great. Okay. Ali, yalla ya Ali. Great people, or a great idea. Thank you, Ali. A great idea. I've got a great idea. So the word great, which is the adjective, describe the word idea, which is the noun. The last one, ya Sultan. Pure. Pure. Pure means what in Arabic? Naqi. Mumtazin. Pure, like pure water. Pure water. So the word water is a noun, and it's described by this adjective. Is that clear now? Barakallah feekum. Okay, now let's move to this activity, which is activity number 2 on page 5 of the skills book. Read the following definitions and match them with the highlighted adjectives in the leaflet. This is the leaflet in activity 2 on page 4 and page 5 of the class book. Write the adjective in the space provided. We have some highlighted words here on page 4 of the class book. We have majestic, stunning, spicy. All of you know the meaning of spicy. Dynamic, varied, lush, craggy, crystal clear. Now, yalla, go through the text here in this leaflet in order to know the meanings of these words, and you'll match these words with their definitions in activity number 2 on page 5 of the skills book. Yalla. You have 30 seconds to scan this text. Yalla, yalla, yalla. Okay, the first one, ya Dua. Yalla, ya Dua. Completely clean, not dirty. Yalla, ya Dua. Completely clean, not dirty. Excellent. Crystal clear. Thank you very much, Dua. Crystal clear. Completely clean, not dirty. It's what? Crystal clear. Crystal clear. For example, this place is crystal clear. It's very clean and it's not dirty. Now the second one, very steep and covered in rough rocks. Very steep and covered in rough rocks. Ya Saeed, yalla ya Saeed, yalla ya Saeed. Excellent, Saeed. Thank you very much. Craggy. Craggy means very steep and covered in rough rocks. Like, this place is very craggy because it's full of big stones and big rocks. Okay. Number 3. Yalla ya who will do number 3? Maria. Yalla ya Maria. Yalla ya Maria. Doing something with lots of energy in order to succeed. Doing something with lots of energy in order to succeed. Yalla ya Maria. Majestic? Is that clear? Is that correct? Majestic, is that correct? Yalla, we'll check the answer together. Dynamic, ya Maria. Dynamic, it's not majestic. Dynamic means doing something with lots of energy in order to succeed. For example, Maria is very dynamic because she likes to do her things with lots of energy. واضح الحين يا ماريا? Thank you very much. Now, ya Khalid, number 4. Strong, green and healthy looking. Strong, green and healthy looking. What is it? Spicy. أفا يا خالد. أفا. ما هجيتها منك. Strong, green and healthy looking. Is it spicy? Yes, ya Khulud. Khulud, number 4. Lush. Thank you. Is it the first one? The first time you hear this word? Ah, she has brought this word from the dictionary. Thank you, Khulud. Strong, green, and healthy looking. It's lush. Thank you very much. يلا ركز معنا يا خالد. Number 5 يا عصام. Big, grand, or beautiful. Majestic. Thank you, Isam. It's majestic. It's very big, grand, or beautiful. Thank you very much, ya Isam. Now, what about Anastad? Yalla, who wants to answer? Saida. Yalla, Saida. And you are very happy today, mashallah. Having strong, pleasant taste. Huh? Having strong, pleasant taste. Thank you, ya Saida. Spicy. She likes eating spicy food. Number 7, very beautiful or attractive. Very beautiful or attractive. Yes, ya Jamal. Very beautiful or attractive, ya Jamal. Thank you, Jamal. Stunning, mashallah. This place is stunning. So it's very beautiful or attractive. Now, number 8, or the last one, ya Arwa. Not the same all the time, always changing. Yes, we are left with only one word. What is it? Not the same all the time, always changing. The things that always change. Varied. Thank you, yeah, Arwa. Thank you very much. So the first one is crystal clear. The second one, craggy. The third one, dynamic. The fourth one, lush. Then majestic, spicy, stunning, and the last one is varied. Thank you very much for doing this activity, which is about adjectives. Now, what about will and going to? Let's go back to our class, our lovely class, mashallah. Will and going to. What's the difference between them? We already know that they are used to talk about the future. I will go to Muscat. Okay. She is going to Muscat. So we are talking about the future. But what are the differences between them? Now, the first one, will. Will expresses future actions decided at the moment of speaking. If we are deciding something right now, we have to say will. For example, if somebody comes and asks you, what will you do tonight? Then you start thinking, and then you'll say, I will watch TV. You are deciding right now. That's why you have to use will. The second point, will expresses a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. If you are predicting something, or if you are experiencing your personal experience, or you are given your personal opinions about something which is going to be in the future, you have to use will. For example, today there is a match between Oman and India. Okay? One of you comes and say, Oman, inshallah, will win. Oman will win. This is a personal opinion. A personal opinion. Like here, I think Oman will win the game. I think Oman will win the game, inshallah. Now, the third point, will expresses a future fact. If we have futures if we have facts in the future, we have to say, or we have to use the word will. Like this one, the sun will rise tomorrow. We know that, inshallah, the sun will rise tomorrow. That's why we have to use will. Again, we use when to express things which are or which decide about at the moment of speaking. We use will to express predictions or personal opinions in the future, and to express a future fact. What about going to? What about going to? Going to يا أطفال يا حلوين is used to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. If you have planned everything, you have to use going to. For example, I am going to fly to Bahrain tonight. If you have prepared everything, if you have if you have booked your ticket, if you have prepared your luggage, you have to say, I am going to fly. I am going to fly, not I will fly, because you have prepared everything. Look at the example here. I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. Now, the second point, going to expresses a prediction based on the based on present evidence. If we have an evidence or a piece of evidence right now, we have to use going to. Look at the clouds. If they are dark, if they are dark, it means that we have to use going to. How? We have to say it's going to rain, because there is evidence. There is evidence. The clouds are dark. But if we have very small clouds and they are white, we have to say it will rain if we have white clouds. But if we have dark clouds, we have to say it's going to rain. واضح؟ طيب. Look at the example. Look at those black clouds. It's going to rain. It's going to rain. The third one, going to expresses something about to happen. It expresses something about to happen. If we can see that something is going to happen, we have to say going to. Going to. Get back. The bomb is going to explode. The bomb is going to explode, because we can see that this thing is going to happen or is about to happen. Now, before moving to the activity, which is activity number 2 on page 8 of the skills book, how can we form a sentence using will and a sentence using going to? Look at the first one, will. If I want to use will to talk about the future, the simple future, I have to do like this. I, the subject, I, he, she, it, Khalid, Muhammad, Sarah, Awatif, any name or any subject. I will, then what? We have to put the verb as it is. We don't change anything. We don't change the verb. We don't add anything to it. We don't put it in the past. I will visit you tomorrow. جهز فوالتك. I will visit you tomorrow. Okay? I will visit you tomorrow. So we have the subject, then will, after will, the verb. Okay? ممتاز. Now what about going to? Going to is formed like this. First the subject, then the verb to be, after that going to, and after going to we have the verb, like this. She, okay, is going to sleep. She is going to sleep. She is the subject, is the verb to be here. Why? Because we have she. If we have she, he, and it, we have to use is. He, she, and it. With those things, or with those pronouns, we use is. With I, what do we use? Which verb to be? ممتازين. With we, they, and you, ya Rahima. Yalla ya Rahima. What do we use with we, they, and you? Yalla ya Rahima. Are. Thank you. Ahsanti. Okay. Again, he, she, and it is I, am, we, they, and you are. After the verb to be, we have to put going to, and after going to, we have to put the verb. We still have some minutes. Okay. Now, let's have activity number 2 on page 8 of the class of the skills book. Deciding when to use will and going to. We have A, B, C, D. A and B are about going to. C and D are about, sorry, A and C are about going to. B and D are about will. We use going to when we have already decided something. B, we use will when we are deciding something at the moment of speaking. C, we use going to when we can see that something is about to happen. And the last one, D, we use will for something we think is about to happen. Now, you have to match these sentences with A, B, C, or D. Look at the first one. I'm going to pack lots of socks. I'm going to pack lots of socks. Is it A, B, C, or D? First of all, we have going to, so it's A or C. Look at A. We use going to when we have already decided something. C, we use going to when we can see that something is about to happen. So it's what? A. It's A. Because we have already decided to do this thing. Number 2, it's called I'll shut the window. Yalla ya Mr. Nasser. It's called I will shut the window. Is it B or D? Yalla Mr. Nasser, huh? B or D? B or D? He is silent. It's B. Thank you. It's B. We use well when we are deciding something at the moment of speaking. Yalla, number 3. I think I'll take some sunglasses. I think I'll take some sunglasses. Is it B or D? B or D? It's Ya Ghassan. It's B. أحسنت. بارك الله فيك. It's B. So 2 and 3 are B. Number 4. Yeah. Who wants to do number 4? أنا Yes, Ya Khadija. One day people will travel to Jupiter. المشتري. One day people will travel to Jupiter. Is it B or D? B or D? Ya Khadija. D. Thank you. We are not sure. Okay? We use well for something we think is about to happen. Then number 5. Number 5. Ya عهود. Yalla, number 5. عهود. It's cloudy. It's going to rain. Yalla ya عهود. It's going to rain. Is it A or C? There is an indication. C. Thank you. Thank you. So number 5 is C. Number 6. I'm going to visit Maha on Monday. Yes, ya Amal. A or C? A or C, Amal? C? Look at C. We use going to when we can see that something is about to happen. But here we have decided to, or she has decided to visit Maha on Monday. So it's A or C? A. Thank you. Number 7. Number 7. 7. He's going to be very tall when he is older. Yes, ya Fatima. When Muhammad is older, he is going to be very tall. Is it A or C? It's A. Thank you, ya Fatima. And the last one, the journey will take about 14 hours. The journey will take about 14 hours. Is it A or C? Because we have will here. Is it B or D? Because we have will. B says we use will when we are deciding something at the moment of speaking. But D says when we use will for something we think is about to happen. Yes. Thank you very much. It's D. The journey will take about 14 hours because this is what? An indication that something is about to happen. Thank you very much, all of you. Now, we have here fun time. Look at the fun time here. You can go to this barcode or you can go to this, you can take a photo of this barcode, or you can go to this link in order to enter this game, inshallah. And it's a very lovely game for all of you. At the end of this lesson, I'd like to thank you all for participating in today's class. We have covered 3 things: adverbial clauses of place, will and going to, and also we have covered the adjectives. Before finalizing everything, I have to say سعادتك أنت من يملكها. ابحث عنها في قلبك وفكرك وأفعالك، ولا تعلقها على تصرفات غيرك. دمتم سعيدين، إلى اللقاء. بارك الله فيكم.